The food smells amazing. Was that the pheasant you caught today, Anne-Marie?
The very one. Ah, a successful hunt and high-quality spices can put even someone like me in a good mood.
You should always be in a good mood then.
Fleur, would you like some spice pheasant?
Oh no, thank you, Aunt Anne-Marie. You always make it way too spicy.
That's too bad. I guess you don't really take after Odin when it comes to food.
So, what brings you to Belorov, Mr. Edwin and Sister Ilona? Our town may not look like much after our chapel was ransacked and destroyed, but it was once breathtaking.
We're on a pilgrimage. We were just seeking shelter before dark. I heard about the destruction of a chapel some time ago, but I had no idea it was here.
Yes, it was the barbarians' doing. Even now, we're still rebuilding the town, but the faithful have moved on from here. I miss having someone to share my connection with God, so I am sorry to impose my sudden invitation on you. Belorov is home to people of many faiths. Many of us have traveled from afar, like myself.
From what I understand, Edwin was also quite the traveler before we met. Do you have any stories, Edwin? I'd love to hear them.
To tell you everything that happened would tax my wits.
Have you seen any mythical creatures on your journeys? Ever met the fair folk? I've always dreamed of finding one.
Let me think. There was this one time I had an encounter with a giant.
You've really traveled a long way if you came from across the sea, Edwin.
Now, I'm wondering, how did you meet Sister Ilona?
Oh, that's a story for another time. I'm pretty tired.
Oh, could it be? Is the story of how you met Ilona not suitable for my ears?
Is that it? You might be onto something, Fleur.
Girls these days are sharp.
No, that's not it at all. It's not that interesting compared to my other stories.
I was under the impression you two shared a forbidden romance. Perhaps the strange forces that wander tonight will tip the scales at last.
Fleur, you shouldn't tease Guess. And you really shouldn't encourage her, Isley.
Mother, it's All Hallows Eve! Tricks and pranks are all part of the fun. I'm merely teaching Sister Ilona about this part of the festival. She shouldn't be so serious and uptight all the time.
Well, they said they were on a pilgrimage. If their sins are meant to be forgiven in the end, they should be able to sin along the way all they want.
Not you two, dear. You must have had too much to drink.
I apologize, Mother. And I apologize to you as well, Edwin and Sister Ilona, for insinuating something I should not have.
We've arranged separate sleeping quarters for the both of you. Please, don't take our jest seriously.
You've been most gracious to offer us both this feast and shelter for the night. Thank you again for your hospitality.
Oh, no need. But if you must insist, you're welcome. Please, I know this is all too much for you and Sister Ilona. You've met quite a few people already, and it's getting late. If you need to retire for the evening, you are welcome to. Though, I must admit, I remain curious as to how you two met each other. Are you religious, Edwin?
As much as any other man. Our meeting, well, Ilona pulled me out of a dark place. We bonded over the stories and poems she was recording. I did not want to let her travel alone, so I decided to act as her guard on this journey.
Ah, I see. Having a companion to talk about the same texts. That's not so different from me and Isley.
Well, magical text. Books about curses and spells, rather than stories and poems.
Oh, that's unusual. Both of you practice magic?
It's a useful resource, but difficult to master. You did say the two of you are on a pilgrimage, so you might not be aware of recent events.
There have been sightings of a werewolf in another town.
Those foul beasts. A werewolf truly must be cursed to succumb to their bloodlust. Please, pay no heed to my language. It's just... Belorov was once an old fortress, so we don't have to worry about monster attacks. But in my youth, I experienced an attack firsthand. If it were not for my study of magic, who could say what might have happened?
Edwin, are you okay? You look awfully pale.
I apologize. I might have gone too far.
Do you need any assistance?
No, thank you, Ilona. And yes, Fleur, I think I may need to rest for the day. Please excuse me, my mind's been all over the place. I should be back in full spirits by tomorrow.
Very well. Isley, if you may, show him to his room, please.
Of course.
Lord, please have mercy on my soul. I want to believe that I am human, but the people won't accept me all the same. Am I allowed to surrender at last? If I were to end it, right here and right now, wouldn't that be spectacular? Look at me, a husk of myself. Not even courage remains. Pathetic. I should be better than this. Stronger than this. What was the point of going through the trials of the military otherwise? I've been through worse. That day, I was brave, wasn't I? I did save my sister from the werewolf attack, didn't I? But did I really do it for her? Or did my thirst for blood take over? A whiff of blood, and I'm running towards it. And he won't leave me alone since then. The Lord of the Forest, he calls himself. Penetrating my dreams ever since that day. And granting me the curse of the Wolfskin. Only the insane ones are bestowed with this torment, like I. What am I doing? Ilona told me once to hold on to hope. What's done is done. But today was a disaster. How could I lose my composure? I was practically dripping with sweat. I know for a fact that Uldeen must have noticed that. Sooner or later, I'm a dead man. And I will bring Ilona down with me. Ilona, my darling. I wish I could say these words to your face. What a fool I am for having kept my affection a secret from you. Because now I don't think I'll get another chance to say what I want to say. I can feel the hysteria building up within me. Expanding like it's never before, rising so far, far away from my control. But I promise you this, Ilona. I am not going to hurt you. I am going to do right by you. I am not going to hurt anyone who's innocent. It may seem the other way around, but whatever I do, I will have a damn good reason for it.